Good afternoon. This is Dwayne Coos, and we're headed to the Sand River Hilton for our 50th year of hunting. The year's 2010, and sounds like we're going to have about 7 hunters. Sam and I here are en route, looking forward to the first weekend of hunting, our 50th anniversary. Go.
Okay, if this blows up.
So where am I safe?
Next county. Oh! Alright, we're good. We got it.
So, are you guys panhandling, or what are you doing here?
We're monitoring the turkey cooking. We're actually temperature experts. We're seeing that, we're holding temperature. We've still got 50 degrees to go before we're at our next stage in terms of turkey cooking.
We're just making sure it doesn't blow up.
Don't drop it! What was that? Camera. Catch that one! No turkeys!
Your pit, and just farting around. Cleaned it all up. I made a deal like that. Later on in the evening, it's just made the fire, and God, we went out there and sat with a glass of wine and with the fire going like this, and the lake is, the cabin is very close to the lake. I mean, maybe from here to the one. So we had the fire there and watched the stars and everything. Now there, that's the best thing I did all summer. Got enough wood? It's gonna be a good one, Sam.
We're in really quickly.
Oh yeah.
was sinking in about a half an inch. He was in almost 2.
Good size, what?
Yeah.
Well, I know that even here, I saw a couple footprints where the deer claws are. That's a pretty good size deer when you're deer claws.
You sink that far.
There had to be a and you walk in, and you know, we're no different than you are. We put our pants on one leg at a time, we piss and whatever, and fart and that. And like I say, but what I'm getting at is, it's a strange environment, and you know, and before you really get into it like you are now, where you feel that, you know, you're one of the group,
now, though, right?
you know, and I'm speaking, and I'll tell, you know, these cuckoos here, no, just like this summer, I met this lady, and she said, I want you to meet my son or my daughter, and I went, oh my God, you know, I'm sitting, you know, I'm shaking, I thought, you know, but they're no different than you and I. You know, and like I say, I understand where you came from when you came into this group.
But Johnny, for Jessica and I, when we met each other, when we got together, it is freakishly odd how similar our families are.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It is insane. The comments that you make at your dinner table, you could make at our dinner table.
Yeah. Well, that's like with my situation, same thing. We're so common. So many things that are, you know.
Earlier today, when you were talking about your niggers.
By who?
Negroes.
Oh, the niggers? Okay. Yeah, okay.
My grandpa?
Yeah?
At Perkins in St. Cloud. He had a cop come to his door, and he's sitting at Perkins telling my family the story, and he goes, and he came to my door, and he was a nigger.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how oddly the family, I mean...
How do you think Grandpa Don felt when he was in the hospital when that black guy came in?
No, I can do you better. Jessica and I had Joyce and Jordan over and Don and Arlo over for Sunday lunch.
Yeah.
And we had an early lunch. They came over at 11 o'clock. We put the casserole in. They sat and they talked. And this was in 2008. And Don looks at Jordan and goes, well, who are you going to vote for? And Jordan looks at Don and goes, well, I ain't voting for no woman. And Jordan looks back at Don and goes, we ain't voting for no nigger either, are you? That's how similar they are.
Yeah.
Because Joyce and Arla are sitting in the living room having their conversation about who knows what.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you.
I'll tell you. You should be in my bedroom.
As much as you want.
God, you should see how I feel. I'm stuck between the rock and a hard place.
I'm sure you're in kind of a similar situation with Jessica.
Fudge.
Yeah.
Fudge.
And it's your job to get these guys out. Here comes Jesse Craig. Don't say anything, meat sauce, you're on the air. No wonder he's doing that fritter.
Huh? You want a part one?
Are you gonna chew that fritter?
Well, split it up. They just only one. And anybody wanted with their coffee. Watch I think it's Aqua Channel time, the water show they put on with the skiers and barefoot skiers and pyramids. They had the pyramid with
So tell us the story again. How did you find him?
Well, I sat down, it was still somewhat dark. Heard some shots at about quarter after in the distance. And at that time I was still sitting down, keeping quiet. And then at 7:30, little after 7:30, my head was down and I just looked up, and right there was a body about, I'm guessing, 40 yards away. It was behind some brush at the time. Gun was on my lap, and at that time it was behind brush. I didn't know exactly what size or how big it was, doe, buck, and I just waited a bit and took a step that I could just see it clear, and the neck just went right up and bam.
You got him.
And I shot it, but when I shot it, it just bounded straight. It would be straight east, and it's like it didn't even get touched. So I waited a good half an hour, and gosh, I know I had to have hit it hard. So when I walked down and where I kind of in the area where I thought I shot it, I didn't see any blood. So I looked and looked, and then I went down and deeper in the woods. I saw some blood and tracked it, and there it was.
Cool.
It's a 6-pointer.
Oh, where you went? No, you didn't. It was cold.
I was wondering if Todd survived on that hill up there with no.
I was beginning to think that nobody told the deer it was opening.
Well, sitting on that slash pile, boy, I bet you that'd be cold.
Well, that,
I put my knit hat on and I'm like, wow, is that amazing the difference it makes.
Well, I got to where I pulled my collar up and zipped it all the way, and it was like, whoa, that's getting windy, chilly windy.
Probably better than what we got now, but because he recruited some pretty good boys. At 2,000-yard rushers, which is very unheard of in a college.
Well, I just think that Brewster is better than what we have now. The new guy that's coming in.
Yeah. Well, Brewster,
We decided to look at it since kind of.
You got me.
Yeah, looks great.
Hold on, your plate. Ethel Berman. Road. Bob. blah, blah. Hello. Testing. 1, 2. Dwayne sucks. Okay.
All right, very good. Thank you.
Hey,
Down they go.
No use holding them by the antlers if you can't shoot them in the heart.
You guys want to give me the rope? I can help pull. The rope isn't going to be beneficial. It's tied to the other one.
Side to the other one. We've got old screen.
Did my part.
I did. You got her.
I pulled out your way. Ew. Blood. Do you have a bolt in him? Underneath. Oh, bolt.
Last year, 5/8 bolt. Full electric. We found Buck Henry.
Let's get the rope. Rope. There you go. Come on, Buck. 2, 3, up. Buck. I hit you in the head, didn't it, Jeremy?
You all right? Everybody's good. Rope 2 down.
Nope. Nope.
Coming up. Heads up.
There you go.
Here we go. You look swell.
You look fine. You'll be dancing. In
You want to go 3? We'll go 3 in the box. You're good, Doug? 3 in the box.
He's doing good.
3 in the box.
Put it right here, right in the middle.
3 in the box.
Right in the middle.
Wrestling.
Whoa!
Overshot. Off the top rope.
Overshot.
Get that rope off. 3 in the box.
Yeah, good size.
Did you get it on video?
I got him. I didn't get it.
Seaver's Point, see, would have had, he would have been right there.
Yeah, let it sit, whatever it's going to sit. Well, this is a first. While we're trying to haul the deer out with the idea we're going to put them down in the lowland for the week to stay nice and cool, Jeremy pops out, well, first off, towards CR Point. Here's the deer sitting. I actually didn't see the deer myself until he shot it the second time, and sure enough, I think he may have hit it the second time. So now we're going to go out and take care of the deer, and we'll come back and see if he's got a fourth deer. We'll hang these deer up and we'll come back and see what potentially might be out there. Nothing like the 50th year, I guess, huh? What an anniversary. What an anniversary. So we're going to place the deer down here where it's nice and cool. I can feel the temperature just dropping as I move down into here. Here they'll stay nice and cool, so I can then end up butchering them next week.
Times we've taken like stuff out of the field or take shit out, and you're hunting all day, and at night there's deer standing in the field.
Oh yeah.
Many times.
Where are you going to put those things?
We're gonna hang them high. Need some good, what do we got for cross members?
We don't.
We don't have a lot, do we? You know, these little guys here, they'll work.
Actually, the lower the better in the sense of cool, but...
But what about in sense of height off ground?
Right, right.
So coyotes aren't hunting.
Samuel? The one with the muddy feet.
It's a switch for the automatic spreader. Or,
Oh, I got you.
That's why you have the bolt in the back, isn't it?
Yep.
So
How did I lose? We don't have any rope.
we have, because we had to untie it from one year, remember?
That's fine. Good. All right. Let's see. What was this morning? Neil Diamond, right? You got the moves that move me cherry. You got the moves. Yeah, you just sing background.
I mean, the moment.
Not paying attention. I think. Come here, you.
So,
Did you hit one of those? Coming up. 1, 2, 3. Hup!
you can give me one more?
Yeah, we will. 1, 2, 3. Hup!
What do we think for height?
Beautiful.
Coyote proof?
Oh yeah, no question, no question. No chance. No chance.
We got her, guys.
$6 for that rope. Tie a knot in the end.
Dad, do you want your rope back, I assume?
Otherwise, I have all kinds of.
Okay.
Here's my nice rope, and it has blood on it. It's the right color.
We're going. Oh wait.
With a little crotch right on.
Oh, that was so fucking lame. You look like Brett Favre.
No, because then the other tree would have got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Brilliant! For an Barbarian drop.
Here. Jeremy, here. Just use a stick on it. Yeah, use height.
I hope you got my.
Well, you have to get that.
Oh, the other one.
It's that one little loop.
Wrong one.
No. It's that little loop.
Yeah. Wrong one.
There's that
This
one.
one.
There we go. Hey.
Yes. Yes.
I hope you got my athletic tree climbing ability on film.
I did.
Thanks.
Lift. 1, 2, 3.
Mix in a salad. Man, so heavy.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Want another one?
I think we should do a little bit.
We're gonna go one more. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, awesome. You guys are awesome.
You got it.
Okay, good job.
So this one would
High
be...
one up there?
It's like 2 branches.
Ours at. Yes. Yes. We have Negro deer. All ethnicities welcome.
Everybody was coming back. Alright. Yeah, mine's still dripping.
I know yours is still dripping.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Fuck you guys. It's not as easy as it looks, everybody.
No. This one right here. Brett Barb.
It's intercepted. You're running it back.
If it wasn't so much fun, it'd be...
Oh!
Oh!
That guy's pretty rotten, isn't he?
Yeah, I go to the next one. You're so close.
Right here.
John, they are where they are. John,
That's a high one.
relax.
Hey, what if I throw this way to you? I have less brush.
That may work.
Oh. Okay, now we're going to work it back. The rope, the deer to that end. Doug, you're staying on the rope.
That mount ain't shit.
We're men and tight.
Back when I was a kid, you
We're
used to be able to
tight.
wear red for hunting. Red was allowed. Because I had a red flannel shirt I wore.
Yep, that's true. Red was good.
Yep.
Oh, you guys are hanging out nice.
We're hanging.
Well
Hey,
hung.
did you hear the shots?
I've always been
Yeah.
one, but
He shot.
What were you
He
shooting
shot a
at?
doe.
Here.
He shot a doe.
You drop it?
yeah, we got one.
We don't
over
know.
here.
We don't
I'm
know.
thinking it's down.
Well, I just picked up Todd's gun. It was like something coming.
Deer?
It was CR Point, sitting right there, just waiting, looking at us.
That is just crazy.
Isn't that something? I got it on video.
No
Are you ready,
shit.
Jeremy?
I want to see the mad scramble I did.
Oh, you had the scabber, right?
Yeah?
That must have been a scramble.
1, 2, 3.
We doing on?
Yeah, you got another 2 feet.
1,
Hold up, everybody get a rehandle.
I got a rehandle.
1, 2, 3.
That's it.
Tire off, tire off.
What deer?
Alright, boys, I got it.
Oh, you guys are really good.
That's cool.
It kind of looks like the,
It kind of looks a little scary.
well,
It's a little freaky.
well, back in England days and the,
Exactly. The hounds.
yeah,
The hounds.
they hang on the corners of each.
Glad I don't have to walk around here.
It'll freeze tonight.
They're going to haunt you.
They're gonna start singing Ethel Merman again.
It'll be great. It'll be fun.
This one will have a top hat.
There's no shiz like show business.
All right, now you're starting to freak out.
No, we got a deer. I'm guessing she's in here 30, 40 yards in the.
I heard him go bam.
This is a 360 from North Meadow. This is shooting west, and way right in the middle of the picture, and you can't see it, but in the distance I can see Doug on his six-wheeler on the on exactly where the milk carton used to be, milk carton stand. Now we're going to rotate to the north. That's roughly straight north. Coming around to straight east. Coming around to where there's where the deer trail is. And straight across there is Todd's original North Knoll, and still swinging around again, 360 back to the trail that's been built, goes out to Papa Don's north.
More.
You can do it.
Something.
This one's fat free. There's no cheese on it.
Come on, guys.
God's there.
Go ahead.
I had mayo
Oh, that
here
bug-
somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, that bugger's hat. Where's my plate? Now it's stuck together. Oh well.
Where do we land, fellas? I know you guys finished eating, but we're thinking, right? We're thinking people. We are the deer.
Like that.
What is it? Today was Saturday, opening day.
So look at it. Can you see yourself?
Well,
Yeah, you know, no, that's okay.
yeah,
Pull it
okay,
closer,
well,
pull it closer.
okay, I got it. Well, anyhow, Saturday opening day morning, I didn't do much. In the afternoon, I went out to Pollock's Point and checked the stand on the hill. It wasn't usable, so I thought I would go down to the low stand, but heck, it looked pretty nice where it was. So I grabbed a crate and sat down. And this was about 3 o'clock. Well, sat there for a couple hours, and I thought maybe I would go down. I changed my mind, and anyhow, comes around 5 o'clock. I look off to my left, which would be probably the southeast, and here comes the doe around the bend, and I flipped the safety off.
And you're sitting on the ground.
I'm sitting on the ground, and I flipped the safety off, and she stopped. And she looked up on the hill, but she wasn't looking at me. She was looking over to her right. But I'm left-handed, so I still couldn't get around on her. But then she put her head down and started walking, and so I was able to get my gun around a little bit. She wasn't that far away. I mean, it should have been a dead deer right there, but I took a crack at her, and she jumped, took another crack, and she stumbled, and she went off in the brush towards Lone Oak Stand, which is very thick in there. And so I knew I couldn't do it alone. I just can't do that anymore. So I went back up on the hill, and I hollered for Jeremy. Well, Jeremy finally came over and went down and looked for her. Couldn't find her. We couldn't find a whole lot of blood either. I thought maybe I hit her in the shoulder. And anyhow, exciting afternoon. And we came in, and then later on the boys went out about 7 o'clock at night, pretty dark, and tried to find her, but again, fruitless. No snow, not a lot of blood, being hit in the shoulder if I did hit her. That's what happens when you get old, and whatever. It was a nice doe. It was a big doe. I shouldn't have missed her. If I did, but I shouldn't have. I'm pretty sure I hit her. But anyhow, a story. Deer hunting has all kinds of them, and that's just one of them. And the boys went out at night, tried to find her. That, pretty fruitless with no snow. But anyhow, I give them thanks for trying. Love this deer hunting. Got a chance to talk to Don, who had an unfortunate accident, breaking his hip a week ago. We all miss him here. Hopefully, we'll all be together next year. Maybe tomorrow we'll have another story. Who knows? And going to turn this back over to Dwayne.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay. I was out on the new stand that we put up this. Actually, it would have been last spring. Todd and I put up a stand called North Meadow. Okay, so look at it. If you see yourself, you're good.
Jerry Cuss here. This year has been a lot of fun. I saw one deer this afternoon, 2010. Didn't get it. It kind of stuck its nose out.
Where were you?
I was on Papa Don's Ridge on the iron stand, the new one that I put up for him. And anyways, had fun, took a shot. Hopefully somebody else will get it tomorrow.
Where were you in the morning?
In the morning I was on the swing set. Had a lot of fun out there too. Saw a squirrel. And other than that, that's about it. So it was a blast. A lot of fun. We went and looked for John's deer this evening. It was fun. Laid and looked at the stars. It's like, yeah, we're looking for the deer.
Right. All right, thanks. Doug, you're next. Talk about morning and the afternoon. Morning and afternoon.
Morning.
Hold it up high so you can see yourself.
If you can see yourself, you're good.
You look good when you're up here like this.
Hello, I'm Doug. And in the morning at about 7:30, I was just looking down, like what Todd says, I was hunting, and I looked up, and I saw a silhouette, and shortly after that, it was a good-sized deer. I waited until it kind of went away from the brush.
Did you say where you were at? I'm sorry.
And
BFU?
I was at BFU in the morning, Saturday morning. And after it cleared the brush, noticed that it was a good-sized buck. Shot it, and it took off straight south. And when it bounded, it looked like that I missed. And I was telling myself, I mean, how in the world could I miss a shot like that? Because I was just right on it. So I waited, close to a half an hour, and was looking for some blood. Finally found the blood, and I saw it laying just south of Todd's camera, about 20 yards on where Todd had his camera. So it's a nice 6-pointer.
Way to go.
Right, so pass it to Todd. You're up. Morning and afternoon, please. What'd you do in the evening? What'd you do afternoon? Hold it. Sorry.
Doug, what did you do in the afternoon?
In the afternoon, I was hunting North Ridge, and I was up on that 6-wheeler. That's where I made my my stand. It was my portable 6-wheeler stand. Up at the milk carton location. Scenery was beautiful. Did not see anything. Didn't hear anything. All I heard is a shot by Jerry and
We're working on.
shot by Todd, etc. But that was my excitement for opening day 2010.
Excellent. Thank you.
He's covering the camera.
You can see yourself. You're doing good.
Great job, Doug.
You're looking ugly.
This is Todd. I was
Look at the camera. See, you're
no,
on
no,
camera.
no, no. I know I'm on the camera.
No, you're not.
He's covering it with his
You're
thumb.
covering it with your fingers.
Yeah, get your
Look, the
Get your
shark.
finger out of the
No,
way.
it's a shark.
Get your finger out of the way.
No, I'm fine.
The lighting is terrible in this place here. See here. Now you look better.
So in the
Look at the
no, I
camera.
am.
A lot of
All right, there you go.
Photoshop.
Okay, I won't touch any of the peripheral crap. So no. In the morning, I went to Slash Pile. It was glorious, and didn't see any deer, but cropped way up high. It was very fun. And then I went to we'll call it Papa Don's, where we have a metal stand there, and put the pads and the seat cushions, etc. on it, and it was really nice when I sat there. Samuel was on Don's North, so I went up and visited him, and that was all good. But I think he saw a deer. And he saw a doe crossing going to the west, but I saw no deer myself. In the afternoon, I went to Poacher's on the northeast corner of the property, and got up on the sand and grunted and
Weren't you sleeping
didn't
first?
take.
First, though.
You were sleeping first.
Well, I took a nap, like any good hunter would.
Underneath the stand.
Took a nap underneath the stand, and then as the sun was going down, got back up on top of the stand and grunted a couple of times. Lo and behold, here's a doe looking at me, and so I tried to get.
So just talk about what happened after you grunted.
Is it on now?
Yeah, it's on.
Are you sure?
Yes, you see this little timer thing up there? There's numbers in the corner. That means you're good.
Cue card.
What a piece of crap.
There's numbers.
Okay.
Okay.
Lo and behold, best I can tell, no, this doe stared at me, and I got the sights on her and got her before she left. So that was all good. We've got 2 deer down, and it's Saturday PM, so we're all happy. 2 deer down on Saturday is doing pretty well, I think. So I shall pass off the microphone to one of my fellow hunters.
Are there numbers in the top right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Jeremy, I went out this morning, Saturday the 6th, to Poacher's. I pretty much saw nothing, saw a couple squirrels, that was about it. This evening, went to Blue Line South. At that point, I was there until about 5, and I got summoned to help somebody else try and find their deer.
But you did
From-
hear something, right? I mean, you remember you had something there, right?
I had noise, but I never had any visual or
Oh, okay.
nothing that I could prove. So about 5 o'clock, I went helping with another deer, and that was pretty much my Saturday. Pretty uneventful. Oh,
It's still
I did see a deer coming out. Once we hit the clearing, there's a doe to the south end. Pretty much a flag and body for a little bit, but there's no shot or anything.
Anybody? Then you and Johnny did something, all right? You tried to. You did? No.
Oh yeah. I went up to the top of Slash Pile, sat there for about 10 minutes
Oh, that
while
was
John
you.
walked to the
That was
south.
you.
That was
Just to
you.
see if we could push anything out, but we never saw anything.
Heavens.
Did have somebody drive by with an ATV that hit one at a pretty high speed because pretty much cleaned it, put it on the rack, ready to go.
This is Sam.
I got lost.
Alright, so this morning
Tell us the story.
I was supposed to hunt a hatchet, so I woke up or
There's a
whatever.
thing called right and left.
I went to Crossroads, took a left, went to BFU,
Uncle Doug.
and then I saw Uncle Doug, so I followed Uncle Doug down a trail to the left, and then he parked the he parked his 6-wheeler on the trail. So I was just like, all right, let's just keep on going. So I kept going on the trail. And, and didn't think about looking at my compass or anything. I just wanted to go to my stand. Kept on driving, hit a bunch of trees and stuff, but the 4-track can get over anything. And then got stuck a couple times, so I just picked up the 4-tracks and kept on going. My back tires were just spinning. I was going nowhere. I'd get stuck on a tree stump and be teetering. But it's alright. Yeah.
You just pick it up, move it over.
Yeah. And so then I saw a stand in front of me, but then it looked like I was in a shooting lane. And then I figured out I was in North Knoll. I was right next to North Knoll. So,
I'm in my shooting lane.
and then there's a tree covering the shooting lane, so I tried getting over and got stuck again. I lifted the 4-track over the tree and kept going. Then got to North Knoll, and I kind of knew where I was now.
Following. Kind of knew where I was now, but Dad still yelled at me.
So I took a left, and then I was trying to figure out how the hell I got here because I didn't know that there's a trail that went from BFU to North Knoll. And so then I turned off the 4-wheeler and looked at my compass, and then I heard someone yell at me, which was my dad.
Who yelled at you?
My dad. He was like, what the hell are you doing there? That's pretty much...
You were on North Meadow, though, right?
Yeah. And so
How were you yelling at him? You saw him? Or
he was on the trail. He was trying to find a trail to North Meadow, and so he walked to me and told me that I was in the wrong place and that I should just go hunt in Papa Don's North. So
You should just go back to the trailer.
So I followed him. I followed him back to the landing. And followed him back to the landing. And he told me to go through the middle of the landing towards Papa Don's North, but I took a left because I didn't think I'd get stuck again. And so then I hear him yell, "Where the hell are you going?" And so I told him I was trying to get over. I was trying to get over the small stuff and avoid the big stuff. So he told me to just go straight through the middle. So I kicked her down into first gear and just gunned it. And then I saw the stand in front of me, so I just.
First gear gunned it and went 3 miles per hour.
I got there and I didn't get stuck again, which was accomplishment. And got up in the stand, sat down, looked. Now I'm actually in Papa Don's North, so that's the stand I hunted in the morning. Not Hatchet, which I was supposed to. Okay, so I sat down and I looked. Okay, so northeast, west, southwest. I looked southwest. No, there's no numbers. Okay, I looked southwest and there's this flag bounding away.
That's not recording.
Well, there's numbers right there. Oh, I thought you said are there numbers on the deer. I was like,
yeah, no numbers on the deer.
I was like, that's just that's the Pollock's racing track. You got the numbers going around there. But,
We're at
I got like a 6-minute video going right now. Holy crap! All right, anyways, so then I saw this flag bounding away. All right, I couldn't pull up my gun or anything. It hopped into the non-cleared woods and went what I thought was the brush slash pile, but that's farther south. So that got away, and then I heard the neighbors across the street, or across the road, start firing. Anyways, just
119.
sat in the stand, enjoyed it,
An asterisk.
got a little cold because of the wind, so walked around. Yeah, that wind was horrible. It really cooled you down a bit. So I just walked around to what looked like Sears Tower, and that standing in the middle of nowhere, walked around back, saw Todd get up on Papa Don's Steel, or whatever we're calling it, the new one that Jerry bought, and that's my morning. Then, afternoon, I went to BFU, sat down, heard everyone shoot around me, didn't see anything besides a crow, got there, good timing, good path, didn't get lost, came back, yeah, that's my day opener. So I just watched him go past and was hoping that Doug wasn't Todd wasn't sleeping. And then, yeah, but then Duggar came around 7:15, or not 7:15, 9, around 9, and pretty much that's how it went. Just said hi. He just decided to go trucking around, and I just sat back down, started playing Texas Hold'em again. Lost a couple rounds, so I put it away. I just heard him. So.
I'll pick his head up here. Let's get up. Alright. This was just video up to now.
Alright. It's a lot nicer when it's got 2 horns and not 1.
Yeah.
Don't got a unicorn.
Definitely. Alright, so. Howdy.
Spike book.
Good. Lots of deer everywhere this morning. Jeez. If Doug was sitting where he was last night, he would have had a herd on him.
Really?
There's at least 4 of them for sure.
No
3
kidding.
of them walked past me. So it shoots right through the barrel.
Oh.
And that's bore sighting. You put the laser on the center and then dial your scope in. I want to get one of those because I'm going to get a new scope. This is a piece of crap.
Well, I have a.
That's the one that got all fogged up.
It is fogged up and it's just, I was so frustrated.
I have an extremely expensive scope sitting at home that I don't have mounted on anything because the pawn shop won't give me anything.
What is it?
Or gun shop. It's a Leopold RX3.
Oh, look at that son of a bitch. He got another one. Look at that. Shit, look at this.
Whoa.
It's a plethora.
Holy criminy.
Hey.
Far out. So who shot that one?
Good idea.
We have a long rope, but I was thinking is if you were to put 3 of them on a log, run the rope over a taller branch, and just use an ATV to pull them, you get them 5 or 6 feet off the ground then.
Look at them hanging. That looked nice.
That'd be good.
It looked nice.
As long as they're in the hollow.
Well, yeah, that way you're going to stop the chance of anything trying to...
You got a winch on front?
Five, first day. Yep, just tie her off. And then just remember we want 3 spots for 3. around the town. That'll work. Go, Uncle Doug.
Hello. Shot this deer on Saturday at BFU at about 7:35 in the morning.
All right, what do you got there?
Shot this deer today, Sunday, at about 9:30 off of swing set.
Yeah, and Uncle Doug.
And I was on poachers on Saturday afternoon, about 4:30, and found this doe in the shadows, and I got to her before she left. So
Awesome. All right, congratulations, gentlemen. They are the slayers of 2010, the 50th year. Woo! And good afternoon, Dwayne Coos with you in terms of 2010, the 50th year of hunting at the Sand River Hilton. And it's Sunday afternoon, and just about everybody has left already, except Uncle Doug's busy vacuuming, doing a terrific job of cleaning up the place. So I thought I'd do a quick review of the weekend. The 50th was unbelievable, off the charts, truly extraordinary in many, many ways. To begin with, Friday night when I arrived with Samuel, we had first, let's see here if I go this way, this will work better. There we go. We had stopped by to see Grandpa Don, who a couple weeks ago fell down and busted his hip, so he's rehabilitating, got home a couple days ago, and so we visited him at Lake Pacagama. He seems to be doing fine, but as we left, he was insistent that we take some apples that he had in the back of his car. So Samuel and Grandma found the apples, and we hauled them up here with us. And when we got here, you can see off here is Samuel's sleeping there right now, and Doug's vacuuming and cleaning. Anyways, When we got here, there was trucks all over the parking lot here, but nobody physically here. So the little four-wheeler of Doug's was here, and with in fact a trailer on the back. So I sent Samuel out to BFU to distribute those apples, which is kind of a joke and will continue throughout the weekend. So he did that, and then I just took off walking, and for some reason felt like they might be north on Papa Don's Landing. So I walked up there, and the next thing you know, I could hear, once I got up to Papa Don's North, I could hear voices in the background, and so sure enough, I hunted them down, and I found them all out at North Meadow, the brand new stand that Todd and I put up last spring. And as I get there, they're all done and ready to leave, and I said, well, what's going on here? And they said, well, the stand was down. It appears, best as we can tell, and we don't know for sure, but it looks likely that the neighbor to the north came in and knocked it down. Was trying to prevent us from hunting from that spot, and it's totally on our property. So that in fact was an incentive for me that come opening morning, that's where I would be. And so we all got back, and Friday night Jeremy brought out his what would it be, his oil cooker, and we had turkey. Oh, it was delightful. It was wonderful. And the next morning, everybody headed out, and Doug was going to give me a ride to Papa Don's North, but missed the turn past the slash pile. So I said, don't worry about it. I got off and I walked north, and it was pretty dark Saturday morning. And so I got up just beyond Papa Don's North stand and felt the urge that it was time to visit Mother Nature. So I was literally taking off my garb, ready to make a deposit, and what do I hear through the woods over at North Knoll but a four-wheeler? And I could tell just about by the way it went that it had to be Samuel. And Samuel was supposed to be headed to Hatchet. But he followed Uncle Doug, and Uncle Doug parked next to BFU stand in just the right place that Samuel took off and took the trail now that goes between BFU and North Knoll. And sure enough, just before he hits the open cutover area, he stops. And so I give out a yell, and I said, Sam, and he goes, yeah, and I walk over to him, and we connect, and I say, well, you might as well just go right out to Papa Don's North and hunt there for today. And so that was fine, and so I then continued on to North Meadow, expecting that our hunter to the north would be there to kind of look me down per se. But as it ended up, he was nowhere to be seen. That morning was windy, quiet. It started out quiet and then became windy, and I saw absolutely nothing. Was